Welcome back to Before the Hype. I'm your host with the most, Diggy Diggs, and today I'm joined by a Studio Loop newcomer, man. Someone we just met. We just chopped it up. My man Scales here, man. How you doing, brother? Everything's smooth, man. Good to have you. Good to have you.
Yes.
Yeah. A little bit of a wild start here, but we made it.
Yeah, we made it. We made it.
So what's up, man? Tell the people about yourself, man. Like I said, this is our first time meeting too, so.
I came up, you know what I'm saying, in the game. I started building, faulty air fryers since like I was
That's where we got it from.
No. No, I'm playing out. No, I'm from Massachusetts.
Yes, sir.
And represent East Mass. We're gonna say East Mass for the purposes of the podcast, so no one doxes me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of online beef with some various Russian hackers, maybe.
Oh shit. Sounds like the worst type of people to have beef with.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy out there. I don't really have any beef with Russian hackers, but shout out to every Russian hacker out there who doing their thing.
So what you drop any projects or anything at all recently? Any singles?
Yeah, I've been dropping some projects throughout the years.
How many projects you got out total?
I probably got like 3 or 4 EPs out there and like 2 or 3 albums.
Good shit. So good catalog. See?
Yeah, I got like over 100 songs out there, definitely released. Unreleased,
a million songs.
No. Probably like between like 150, 160 songs,
Yeah.
Healthy amount of songs.
Nice stack. So how'd you get your start in this music shit? That's one thing we didn't cover yet. Chopping it up.
My
Like
earliest
when you first
inspiration.
started, or even however far back you want to take it.
When I was like 15 is when I started freestyling, because I'm 34. I started freestyling when I was about 15, freestyling over like some 3-6 Mafia beats, or whatever I could find.
Uh-huh.
On YouTube at the time, because in 05, 06 YouTube was just coming out.
Yeah.
And so your choices of beats were not the best. Like you would have some like shit with like the Windows Movie Maker ass like intro, like going in like a circle with like the Comic Sans and be like 3-6 Mafia instrumental, you know what I mean? And then
days, man.
and then you'd try to rap over it, like you'd have like the tape deck. Remember the tape deck thing that you used to put in to the fucking shit, and it would have like the aux cable that like came out of it.
Black cable that came out, and you could plug it into your phone or MP3 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you went over like a bump,
skip. Yep.
like you would do. Oh man, classic.
That's
right?
the old shit.
So, I'd be freestyling over some beats like that, and then after about a year, I started writing songs. And I started trying to record songs, and I recorded songs on like a shitty, like Logitech headset at first, maybe when I was like 18 or 19.
I've done that before.
And then me and my boy Mike, we were recording, even more shitty songs, that might have been arguably like, cringier than my original solo songs to
I
a
feel like
certain
we all
extent.
feel like that about the beginning.
You know what I mean? Because like we did this one song. It was called like Hip Hop Monsters. You know what I'm saying? Like really, just real cornball stuff. But everybody starts somewhere, right?
Yeah, of course.
And we would record that on like Audacity, and I remember like having like a shitty stage mic and like the clothes hanger, and get my mom's like pantyhose and put them over the clothes hanger, circle as like the pop filter.
Mm-hmm. The good old days.
And yeah, back when life was simple, man.
It's part of the come up. So when did you really start taking it serious?
In 2017. After one night, basically, I was in Cranston, Rhode Island, at my boy's grow house that he used to be operating and shit. And I said like, yo, I'm trying to trip on acid. right? I was like, yo, I'm trying to trip on acid because
Yeah.
I hadn't done acid in a while. And one of my boys that I was with, he was like, yo, I got the connect, this and that, right? So boom, we go all the way back up to where I'm from, the town, and to make a long story short, I got like 10 strip of the acid, but when I got back, we opened up like the tin foil, and it was just like a white strip of paper. Right, there was nothing on it, so we were like, yo, did we just get ripped off, like this and that, right? And my boy was like, I don't know. So our only choice was I was like, yo, the only way to find out if this acid is real is if I break this 10 strip in half, and we each eat half of it.
And see how it goes.
Right, so fucking I handed him, for the 5 hits. We each ate 5 hits, and we took the shit. Crazy, one of the craziest trips I've ever had. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna get into the semantics of that, but at the end of it, I was spitting this hook that I had been writing, and I had been writing songs for a very long time. And then my boy was just like, yo, he's like, you gotta go for it, bro. You gotta go for it like once. You just gotta go for it, right? So I was like, and he told me like one of the most like, it was like one of the most inspiring but like disheartening things. He told me, he was like, even if it costs like you not chilling with me anymore and having my bullshit around, you know what I mean? So you can better yourself.
Yeah, that's admirable, man.
And that's what I did. And I had $40 to my name, and I begged the dude named Grease Grammar. He was this dude on YouTube, this Russian guy. And I begged him with my last $40. I was like, yo, can you send me this beat? He agreed, sent me the beat with the track outs. I had to beg my dad for the money for studio time, you know what I mean? And I went and recorded that first song, and I had an extra hit of acid before I went in, to record it. So I ate that extra hit the night before.
Is this your first time in the studio?
This is my first time as like Scales, like what I consider,
Okay.
right? And I recorded that first song and it sucked. It was pretty mid. But before I went into the studio to record that on that day, I bawled my eyes out in the parking lot. I'm not ashamed to admit that as a man.
Amen.
And I was like, this has to work. This shit has to work. I have to do this. And boom, I went in there and recorded that first shit. But then the second time I went to the studio, I recorded a song called Lizard Teeth. And then after I recorded Lizard Teeth, I posted it like I had a video made by my friend named Jake, right? My good friend named Jake Bueno. We made a video, and the reason why I get a little emotional when I talk about Jake Bueno is because the dude, he was my good friend who filmed my first music video. So he took his own life.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, and he's the big reason why I continue to even do music. You know what I mean? Because I could talk about him for days, but I'm gonna continue along with the story for now. So I recorded that video, right? And that video got reposted on Facebook by this Facebook page called Trash.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed, and then I noticed that they had a YouTube channel, and they were the people who hosted like that Ghost Main like Mercury song, like huge channel. And I reached out to them in 2017, and I was one of the first artists to from the underground to get posted on Trash. Alongside with people who have gone on to do huge things. That was one of the channels where Joji got his songs posted.
Yeah.
That's where I met my good friend Sadgasm. Sadgasm is my boys Kami and Yoko Blackstar. That's how I met them. That's how I met my other friend named Raid, who's a producer. people who I'm still friends with to this day, in the underground world. It's like, you know, they made AMVs. So I was releasing a lot of singles, doing a lot of AMVs for, you know, Trash after I got that first one. So then I released my song called Mom, and that got like 50,000 plays. And I was like, oh shit, you know, I'm gonna keep going, like keep going. And I kept, you know, submitting songs to Trash, going to the studio, and you know, really trying like my ass off with the songs, because I was hungry, right? I had a lot of hunger. I have the same hunger that I have right now, but I'll get into that after. And I was hungry to really, you know, like do some shit in the underground. So I continued to, you know, just spend every single waking moment that I possibly could writing songs. Like, and I wouldn't go out on weekends. I wouldn't do anything. I would sit at home and like I just kept building, and you know, the thing I started was 495, right? 495, it means die, because D is the 4th letter, I is the 9th letter, and E is the 5th letter. That's like what's before, like all of my projects, is like, you know, my first project was 495 Death Cult, then like 495 Life Association, and then it just, you know, I have more projects that I released after that. But off of my second project, 495 Life Association, my first song that actually like got some real motion was Lizard Teeth 2. And Trash made the video for that, and that got like, it got, I think, like half a million views or some shit in like a couple weeks. You know, like. Damn. And then my song called Sus, I dropped that, and that was my first song that broke the million. You know what I mean? Like that, and then I released that song couple, you know, a year later, called Stand Up Guy, and that's what I showed you earlier, and that's my most popular song now. That got like 3 million, but
I've seen it earlier, 3.5.
You know, a lot of people, like, they look at numbers like that and they see, you know, success, and they're like, yeah, you know, they're all happy. But since then, my numbers have gone down. You know, shit has not, you know, the motion has not been there. But, and everyone would look at that as a bad thing, but I look at that as a great thing, because it gives you that hunger back. Yeah. So you can make better music.
Do you think that's what's happening right now for you when it comes to making music?
With my project that I have coming out called 495 Blessings, like those couple songs I played for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the unreleased joints.
Like,
yeah, definitely a vibe,
bro. You know, that hunger is coming back, so that's what I'm grateful for.
What's up, man? Yeah, it sounds like you really went through a development process as an artist and got to where you're at today.
Yeah.
So, Blessings, how many tracks are you planning on putting on that project?
There's gonna be 8 songs. I might do 9, cause I want to get a song produced by my boy Prop, on there.
Where's he from?
He's from the UK, but he lives in Texas now.
Okay.
He lives with his wife, in Texas. He actually got married.
A lot different than the UK.
He met his wife in a Twitch chat. That
God bless.
Me and my friend Fantex, we used to do this thing called the Fan Cast. So actually, you know, I have done like podcasts before.
Yeah, there you go.
But it was online, right? You know, we used to do this thing called the Fan Cast, and you know, there's only a couple people out there who know about this, but like, the Fan Cast is me and Fantex and Prop, right? And Prop met his wife during the Fan Cast.
That's insane.
It was this girl named Sydney. She came into the chat, and she used to always like DM me and Fantex, and she used to say, Prop is so cute, this and that. So we fucking put him on. We put this man on.
And he's married now.
And he's married to her now and lives in Texas. Shout out to Prop, bro.
Shout out to you, man.
For real.
Sick story.
For real, man. Like,
so we were also talking off camera, and you seem really informed with like the local scene and tapped in. So
yeah.
Who would you want to get a track with that you don't have a track with yet, as far as the local goes?
Local people, I mean, there's definitely a lot of people, but
Is there anybody that's on your radar right now? Like, yeah, I would love to make a song with.
I want to make a song. Like, I mean, I want to make a song with Smoke Dope 2016, bro.
Yeah,
and like, you know what I was telling you before. Like, I mean, you know, but I'm also like I fuck with 22 Baby, you know, Fresco and Ryder and Eric Yo. You know what I mean? Obviously, I fuck with DJ Lucas.
Shout out to Lucas.
You know what I mean? I fuck with have you seen that dude Pax from the Ave?
Yeah, he's actually coming here tomorrow for an interview.
Oh yeah, yo, bro, yo,
I'll let him know, Pax.
Pax is lit, bro. I met him at that 22 Baby show.
Yeah.
Yo, that dude is so cool, man. We were freestyling together in the.
Yeah, I didn't get to chop it up with him much. Tomorrow we're gonna get to do that, but I've seen him here and there. But I'm like DJing or it's a show, so we just kind of said hi and bye a couple times. But other than that, never really.
Oh, bro, he's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
he's funny as hell, bro.
All right, yeah, I'll definitely spread the word, man. I'll let them know you're interested, man. It's definitely because that's what we try to do too, man.
I want to do a song with him. To keep it real, like I would do
Pax?
a video. Yeah,
okay.
I think me and Pax would go crazy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I think we could do something.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna connect the dots on that, bro. I'm gonna DJ Khaled that thing right there, man.
Yeah, I think that would go crazy, cause like, it's just a vibe, like.
Yeah. Your styles would mesh well.
Yeah, but honestly, bro, I like doing music with people who I fuck with. Like, you know, like just people who I would chill with.
That's like, where you're gonna get the best vibe, I feel like.
Yeah, like all of my songs, like to have features on them. The only people that I've done songs with is my friend Prop, my friend Cale, my friend Harper, who he was on tour recently with the Suicide Boys. My friend Evan, you know what I'm saying, from New York. Shout out to Evan, Prod J. He's a great producer, great, you know what I'm saying, just a great human, like soul. He has his own studio down there in New York. You know, a lot of the people that I've met online, man, like I have been.
What it's there for, man.
Yeah.
To connect.
So what I was talking about before, my song called Sus, you know, the story that I was going to save for this. So Sus was produced by my boy named Jordan, right? It's my friend named Jordan Fox. And I found Jordan's beats on Track Train. And I was one of the first rappers to rap on his beats, right? To really, like, you know, get some motion on songs.
He was the first rapper.
No. Like I was one of the first rappers on you know, Jordan Fox's beats, right? Mm-hmm. And he eventually got signed to Murder Beats. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we know who that is.
He like does syncs now for, like, you know, major labels, like, and he has he's crazy, like, and that's all it takes, like, to any, like, you know, producers, you know, or artists out there. All it takes is, like, going on BeatStars, going on Track Train, going on, you know, wherever, and just digging through these people's beats and sitting there for hours and hours and hours until you find something.
I don't think people realize that's how part of the game is, bro. Now it's like you said, it's kind of lazier now because of the YouTube thing, but if you really want to connect, and I feel like that's where you're kind of thriving right now, is you love paying attention to the underground and you, like, really are tapped in. So it's like,
yeah,
that's where you're gonna find, like, real genuine connections, because, you know, it's the underground scene. No one's really acting too Hollywood, or
no
one's really crazy popping, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a genuine community. So let's see if you can make some good shit happen, bro. I love it. I love hearing all these producers, you know, bro, and hopefully we make some good tracks and get some more good music out of you, bro.
Definitely. I'm definitely gonna keep you know, making, just writing and making songs, you know. It's like, because at the end of the day, it's just about output.
Yeah, consistency is key, bro. That's 90% of the game, bro. As long as you put it out there, you'll find a collective of people that fuck with what you're saying or your music or your sound, you know what I mean? So yeah, as long as you just keep putting shit out there, people will see it, bro. 100%. Do you have any artists that inspire you?
Um,
Like you go, oh, yeah, I fuck with this guy's sound. I'm gonna use that on a track, or like this dude's bars are crazy. Or anybody you came up listening to too.
I came up listening to be honest, like a lot of like, I love. Have you ever heard of Portishead?
Portishead. No, what type of music is that?
It's like trip hop. I came up listening to a lot of Portishead, and definitely like Outkast. I definitely listened to a lot of Outkast growing up. I listened to Big L.
Classic. R.P. Big L.
RP, you know what I mean? I love Deltron 30, bro. Deltron. Del the Funky Homo Sapien. You know who that is?
Hell no, man.
Del the Funky Homo Sapien. You remember the game? Obviously, you remember the game Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Of course, bro.
You know that song that goes like, "You gotta wash your ass if you must. You gotta wash your hair if you must."
Probably, honestly.
It was on Tony. That's Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
It's a classic.
If you haven't heard any of his music, man, like, you know, tap into that. Tap into you know, his side. He has side projects like Deltron 3030. If you know the song Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz, he's the dude on the vocals. That's Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Okay. I'm familiar with that. There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's dope.
Yeah.
And I like artists like that who try to present themselves as more of like more mysterious, more of like a
persona almost.
Not like a persona, because I think there's definitely a certain degree of like disingenuousness with a persona. It's almost like who you are. Like, you are like just a vibe. And that's kind of like how I like to present myself, like just a well-informed vibe. Like, you know, hey, like, this is what's going on. This is why it's going on.
Okay. Yeah, and I seen that you were versatile when it comes to music, so you could tell by the catalog you listen to. Do you have like a favorite type of bag you like to make music in? Because I've heard you made melodic shit over here, and then you were on some rappy shit, then you were on some emotional shit.
Yeah.
Do you think there's like one way you really thrive when it comes to making music?
I would say, shit, to keep it real, I probably thrive the most on like some funk. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Some funk. Maybe some boom bap, but funk and boom bap are definitely my like bread and butter. But you know, I fuck with like new jazz. I love new jazz. I love like Daria core. You know, a lot of like I love weird rap subgenres. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love like the type of I love Shed. You know, the type of stuff that Shed Theory's doing.
You were telling me about them too, yeah.
You know, just real weird ambient type beats. I like trap, you know, and trap metal and jerk. You know what jerk is? It's like
jerk?
Nah, that's what everyone thinks, but nah, jerk is like it's a new subgenre. It's real like real high BPM, you know what I mean? And I don't know. Like, kind of like you know who
Like,
Certified Trapper is?
Sounds mad familiar.
He's this dude from Detroit.
Sure.
He has beats that go like he has the clap like on every like second and fourth. And oh man, the jerk beats kind of give you like a Certified Trapper, real like you know, kind of like groovy type of vibe. I think it's dope. You gotta tap into some jerk, man.
Yeah, you gotta put me on, man.
Yeah. I love the underground. Like, the underground, everything about it, I've always loved it. I'll probably always stay in it, if I'm being honest. You know, if any of my songs ever pop off, you know, I never want to change who I am. I'll still drive like a soccer mom Honda CRV. Like, I'll still.
No matter how much money's behind it.
No matter how much money, you know. That's what I like about DJ. You know what I mean? Like, he'd be the same dude you know what I mean? Like if he had like a fucking $1 trillion, you know what I'm saying? Like
I definitely agree.
like you know that goes for like his whole camp. You know what I mean? Like it's just they seem like just like real individuals, and that's what the Massachusetts New England underground scene needs is real individuals who's gonna come through, show love, you know, um yeah, I'm probably gonna pop out to that Christ Dillinger and Acid Soldier show in Providence on the 26th, and I got a show too actually.
Well, tell them about it. When's the next one?
On September 3rd, I believe, at 286 Bridge Street in Springfield.
September 3rd. It's October.
Oh yeah, no, it's I mean November 3rd. November 3rd. Is it November 3rd? Hold on, let me look.
What year is this guy living in?
It might be November 2nd. Now that I think about it. Oh, let me look real quick.
Give us a second. Let
me take a look real quick.
People are gonna be like, "What? I was supposed to be there 2 weeks ago."
All right. It's November 2nd.
Okay.
November 2nd, 286 Bridge Street, Springfield, Mass. It's going to be me, you know what I'm saying? Performances from your boy Scales. We got Evian, Bam Bam, Ice Queen, Wezzy, Ace Diamonds, and it's a sample flip too. So, if you're a producer,
pop out.
You know what I mean? Pop out and tap in with, you know what I'm saying? Dude Jose, you know what I mean? Like he might be able to get you in the next one, but we got, like sample flips from Mufasa, Pat 'em Down, Lenos, bunch of people, Nago, Finesso, Truck Julius, Malvo, G-Wiz, bunch of people, real, like
talented individuals, man.
Real Springfield underground shit, you know what I mean? Like come through.
Hell yeah, make sure. What, November 2nd?
November 2nd, that's the real actual date.
Make sure you remember that too.
286 Bridge Street at 6:30 is when it starts.
What city?
Springfield.
Springfield, again. Springfield, pop out, man. Come support the guys, man.
For real.
That's dope. So where do you see this music shit taking you, man? What type of lanes do you want to tap into? Because I heard you say something earlier where you wanted to, I forget what you said exactly.
I just want to make I'm trying to make songs with like artists that I've met.
Oh, ghostwriting, that's what it was. You wanted to write for people and shit and build artists.
Oh yeah, definitely trying to do some artistry type shit, but for like my own shit, like I'm definitely trying to do songs with the people that I have like met through the people out from West Mass, like like DJ and his whole camp, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to do songs with all them, and just really get some Massachusetts, like just get it more connected. Yes. You know what I mean?
I agree.
It's cool that Tony. You're cool with Tony, and
my
like
brother.
You know what I mean? Like that's how everybody gets connected is like just do that. Like it's hard though, because like you gotta also be a little bit like selective, because you don't want to just you can't just let everybody, like
access to your energy and
because like
100%.
Then people are just gonna try to take advantage, and that's just it's that's what we want to avoid. That if I was doing like ghostwriting or artist development or any that type of shit, I would definitely want to like avoid like having artists fall into those traps.
100%. Yeah. So if a label came today with some money, you'd stay independent? You don't really want
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You're not trying to go to a Diddy party or nothing?
Hell no. Hell no.
That's fucking
We ain't fucking with none of that.
Nah, never.
Like it's funny. No, it's funny because like when my engineer, I record at Firekeeper Studios in Everett, Mass. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy Sean, he tells me about like how a lot of people come into the studio and they think it's like a movie. It's like they think they're living in a movie. They're not. It's not time to work. They're going there, to smoke and fucking, to dick around with their friends or whatever. It's like, yo, you in the studio, you working.
Those are hobbyists. That's what I call them, man.
Yeah,
just
but
do this shit for fun.
my boy Sean, you know, he tells me, he's like, I'll keep it real with you, those Scales. That's why I make the money. That's why I make my money. You know what I mean? The people who are fucking dicking around in the studio, that's where y'all are gonna make, you know, the money. Is like, you know, people just.
I've seen it.
You know what I mean? Just sitting around not working, like, you know what I'm saying?
How many songs do you think you can get done in like a 4-hour session?
In a 4-hour session, I've gotten 5 songs done before.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, especially if
Over
I
a
got
song an hour. It's like 1.3 songs an hour.
if I got them written, and that's like with like, you know, me recording it, Sean mixing and mastering it, like, boom, done.
I feel
On
that.
to the next one.
I feel that. So, you said you haven't been to the West Coast, but I think you'd fit in over there, man. What are some places you have traveled to for as far as like music or anything?
I've been to Rhode Island.
Love it there.
I've been to Maine
Okay.
and New Hampshire.
Did you perform in all these places?
No, that's just where I've been. I've never been. Oh yeah, and I've been to New York. I've been to New York once. I went to New York last June.
Have you ever been on a plane?
Nah.
I have so many homies like you. I have like 4 homies that has never been on a plane.
Yeah, no, I've never really.
Is it like? Are you scared to do it? Is it nerve wracking to think?
No,
about?
I'm not. It's not that I'm scared. It's just I've never really had a reason to for real go out there. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people, they just kind of travel for like no reason. Like one of my friends told me, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go down to Florida to try to meet some chicks. I'm like, there's chicks here.
I mean, yeah, that is a very good valid point. You don't gotta go there to get some coochie, but
Yeah, like,
nah, just like I said, the West Coast earlier, like I was saying too, seems like your type of place, like your vibe. You know what I mean? You like to smoke a little bit. You like to tap in with local artists in the music scene. So I feel like you would thrive out there, man. Definitely try to get out there and make some connections, because that's a big thing for you too. I feel like is trying to make connections and really tap in with people. So
yeah. I mean, I
take a
know.
little trip one time, man.
You know, my boy Young Skirt's out there. I fuck with Young Skirt. I fuck with you know, I'm drawing a blank really, because I don't listen to a lot of music. Like
I'm the same way, bro. I deal with music all the day, so I don't really like just tap in and keep track of so much, bro.
I listen to my friends' music.
Same.
Is really what it is. Like
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of my friend Prop's music. Again, a lot of like Young Skirt's music. I listen to it. Like I love DJ's music. I like Jay Woo's music. You know what I'm saying?
Whiskey.
I think Jay Woo is you know what I mean? Like he's cool, man. He's cool. Like
I love that guy.
you know, he's just a vibe.
Yeah.
I fuck with I like that dude, the Finder. That's his Instagram name. Oh, man, I forget what his like DJ name was. I met him at that Groove House out there in Western Mass. I think his Instagram name was the Finder. That guy was chill as hell,
Sounds
man.
like a superhero.
I met MF Oblivion out there. He was cool.
Okay.
Bunch of people, cool people out there, man.
Yeah, man.
The Massachusetts scene is there's so much love.
All right, so we got a project coming out, man. We got some shows coming up. Anything else you want the people to know, man?
Shit, man. Love is the answer.
Love is the fucking answer, man. Well, we gonna get up out of here, man. Before the hype, we gonna chop it up off camera, man. Smoke some weed, talk some more.
And not make the fire alarm go off.
No more fire alarms for today. That was fucking insane. All right, well, make sure you tap in with the project again. It's what's the numbers?
Oh yeah, Scales 495 everywhere.
Blessings is the next one. Blessings.
Yeah, Scale 495 Blessings is my next project. It's not gonna come off for a bit because I still gotta get the second video shot with Raymond. Do you know who Raymond is?
No.
All right,
I'm a face guy, to be honest, bro.
His Instagram is Raymond with 2 Y's. If y'all need music videos, tap in with him. And if y'all want to hear some good music, tap in with me. Scales 495 on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all want to find my music, it's SCALE $ on like, you know, Spotify or whatever. But if you type in Scales 495, pretty much anywhere you'll be able to find my music.
So make sure you tap in with the guy, man. Make sure we get ready for this project that comes out when he drops it. Follow him on all platforms, all Instagram, whatever. Download that music, like it, do it, all that shit, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Before the Hype, we out.